Alright, so this time we go to the Wildlands. Gotta take the southern station. And yeah, we just finished up Knoll. So now it's time to see what this place is like. I like the name of it, Wildlands. So it's kind of gonna be a big open field with a lot of behemoths and stuff. So let's see what happens
This
here.
stops the Wildlands. Passengers for
Train's
the
a little
Dead Dunes
watchy.
and Luxurian South Station, please board now. Thank you.
So this is the last surviving wilderness.
It's the world as it once was. Nature's last stand. Wild beasts still live and die here as they always have. It's raw in nature, red in tooth and claw, and the chaos here is just as dangerous. The people who live out here are not like the city dwellers. They're different. They don't follow the teachings of the Order. And they don't want to rely on handouts either, so they strive to live off the land.
A refuge for those who refuse to be tamed. Is that it?
Light!
The encounter is ordained. You have been led to the fountainhead, whence the chaos flows. Here you will meet the servant of fate, adorned with feathers of white. The angel of Valhalla.
Light? What just happened?
I heard a voice. It said that I've been led here, and I'm supposed to meet someone. The angel of Valhalla.
What kind of voice? I didn't pick anything up on this end.
A young girl, but I don't think she's close. It was more like she was speaking from the chaos itself.
I just ran a search on this angel person, but it came up blank. Maybe you should ask the locals.
Right. So we got the EP teleportability, new destination. Alright, this is a lot. Yeah. Guess this is because I'm on a newbie boss. Yep, this is taking a lot of time. Okay. Freed my time up a little bit.
Yeah? What do you want?
I have a question for you. Have you ever heard of someone called the Angel of Valhalla?
Hey, you must be new to these parts. There's not a man or woman here that doesn't know the Angel.
The Angel of Valhalla isn't a person. It's a legendary chocobo, covered in feathers as white as the clouds. It's the sacred bird that only appears at the end of the world.
So it's a local legend then.
Yeah, a legend. At least that's what it used to be. But in recent times, many folk have seen the bird with their own two eyes. A lot of us are thinking maybe that story is true.
Maybe it is, but Dr. Ghazal has been after it for years, and he still doesn't have proof that the beast is the one from legend.
Dr. Ghazal? Who would that be?
The famous veterinarian, of course. A prickly character with the temper of a behemoth, but he loves his chocobos. When it comes to the Angel, he's the leading expert in all of the Wildlands.
The doctor lives up the road a bit, in the village of Canopus Farms. If you catch him in a good mood, he'll help you out. Maybe.
A white chocobo at the end of the world.
There's nothing about this in any of the official scriptures.
I'm sure I'm going the right way. I am. Where I want to go, so there.
Of the Order. It's a local story, a superstition.
We got
Even
5
if it
EP
is,
left.
someone spoke to me. The voice was real. and it mentioned the Angel of
Well, I gotta
Valhalla.
put up
I
flowers.
want to know who it was.
If you think that's what you need to do, then go ahead. You have a lead at least.
A bad-tempered chocobo vet.
I gotta lose something.
They play with fire.
Alright, for one thing, we can try and change your costume. Switch. There. Alright, there's a flower. There's a mini plant.
They play with fire.
2 items. This is the big clip that I have to avoid. Yep. Alright, I'll talk about the enemies.
Let's do it.
Well, dropping items.
Tough
But you know,
customer.
well, things.
Final words?
Just me.
Game starts now. Let's do it.
There's a flower. I want to keep this thing. Right in those battles really give me a lot of PP.
If you want to learn more about the Angel of Valhalla,
That's
you
this
should
guy.
speak to Dr. Gazal.
I want to know more about the Angel of Valhalla.
Go away.
I heard you know things. The encounter is ordained. You have been led to the fountainhead whence the chaos flows. Does that mean anything to you?
Great Etro's helm. Where did you hear those words? Who spoke them?
A young girl, but I never saw her.
A maiden's voice born on the wind. Yes, that's how I heard them too. So it would appear that she has spoken to both of us. Very well. I will share what I know. The angel is a tempestuous chocobo that lives in these plains. I myself have glimpsed the creature many times, but unfortunately have never succeeded in capturing him. It is said whoever can break him and ride him will become his master. But I've long since given up hope that it shall be me.
Nor me. I don't know anything about chocobos.
Don't rule yourself out, young lady. You may be the one, if you're telling the truth about the voice, that is. It's true, not everyone who hears the voice is the chosen one, but rest assured, the encounter will happen. The legends tell us that the chocobo's chosen master will be led by the chocobo to a certain place. I speak of that dread edifice whence the chaos emerges, the temple of Etro herself.
You mean the one built into the cliff?
The very same. And deep below that sinister haven of destruction, an ocean of chaos royals, the great chaos of the stories.
What does that mean? Is it a different kind of chaos?
Alas, the legends give us few details. If you wish to find an answer to that question, you will have to seek the truth in the temple.
And to do that, I've got to find and tame the Angel of Valhalla.
Yes, indeed. But that, let me assure you, is no easy task. I have a couple of assistants who live here in the village. Talk to them, and they can give you advice about finding the chocobo.
An ocean of great chaos buried beneath a temple. Do you think it could be true? Does the Order know anything about it?
No.
Hello there, stranger. Welcome to Canopus Farms. My name's Garrett. Guess you could say I run things around here. What can we do for you?
I've come to talk to your vet, Dr. Gazal.
Ah, got it. You want to know about the Angel of Valhalla, right? Well, Dr. Gazal's your man.
Yeah, well, that's what everyone tells me.
He's been chasing that white chocobo for over a century now. No one comes close to his passion and expertise. It's all he cares about since his daughter died.
What is it?
Ah, damn. I shouldn't have said anything about his daughter. It's not a secret or anything, but he really hates anybody talking about it. The doctor first came out here with his daughter. They planned to learn about the legend together. But about a century ago, she was killed while they were both out tracking chocobos. It was tragic. The doctor never really told the whole story of what happened. But after that, he threw himself even deeper into his research and work. Soon, it was all he cared about. But listen, promise me one thing, okay?
I won't let on that you told me. Don't worry.
Thanks, I'd appreciate it. I mean, everyone around these parts knows the story, of course, but he wouldn't like it if strangers started asking about his past. Anyway, if you're interested in seeing the legendary chocobo for yourself, Dr. Gazal is the man you have to talk to. They say he's seen the Angel of Valhalla more than a few times, at least a chocobo that looks just like it.
Sounds like he could help.
I'd bet my hunting bow on it. Well, may nature bless you.
What do you mean?
It's just a saying we have out here in the wildlands. It means good luck.
That temple appeared here from the other world, from Valhalla.
Excuse me, do you know anything about the Angel of Valhalla?
Do I? You're as smart as you look coming to me with that question. I'll have you know I am the oldest, yes, that's right, the oldest surviving student of the great Dr. Gazal himself. First, the basics. The legendary chocobo, the so-called Angel of Valhalla, is not a creature anyone can find just by looking for it.
Except, I'm guessing you're gonna tell me that you can.
Not quite, but I can tell you what the good doctor has told me. That angel is anything but angelic. It's a rough, wild beast. He deliberately seeks out his mortal foe, the chocobo eater. So you see, if you wish to find the white chocobo of legend...
I should find a chocobo eater.
Precisely. I knew you were smart. Now, the last sighting of a chocobo eater was in the City of Ruins. The ruins lie in grim terrain that stretches yonder to the east. But the chocobo eater is a fearsome beast. Be prepared for a fight.
If you want to find the prey,
So now I gotta head to this City of
seek out the
Ruins.
predator.
So
It makes
it's
sense.
east. We gotta
You
go
should head
east.
east and find the City of Ruins.
There's an MP bird on it. Outfitters are probably already got everything. Get out of here. Alright, I'll head east, make sure I get this location down pat. East and then up. So I just gotta find the east wall. I just got regular attacks this time. I don't have a quick strike. I changed her outfit. I like it. It's very dirty. I don't know. I think these guys give 1 EP per fight, so I might want to put off fighting on. Yeah, they do. You get 2 EP. They're probably rare in number, so I need those points.
The great city was once built
East
here.
wall.
For a while, it was the center of all human culture.
Yeah, this is
It
little.
appears the ruins here are all that remain of that time.
Here we go.
So was that our golden age? Well, judging by the state of them, it ended a long
I
time
wanted
ago.
to be saving me fight
The
10.
chaos that's destroying the world emerged right here, in the wildlands. The initial flood of chaos devastated this entire area.
So this is where it began. Dr.
Usually I
Gazal,
don't play it
a
much,
great
but
chaos
it's
beneath the temple of the goddess. What do you think?
I hope that I'm
passed
wrong
up
about
the
this,
chocobo.
but I'd say that the
I
force
don't know,
behind the
good
world's
things
destruction
like that,
might be buried somewhere in that temple.
The unseen chaos.
I want to fight these guys. I want to fight them because it's going to help them quest. First side is right. That's so awesome like that.
Easy now.
A light slash. Frostbite.
It's not something that belonged in this world. It had to be stopped
Come
and
on,
destroyed.
go up there.
But I wasn't strong enough.
Yeah.
Tough customer.
I didn't want to fight him. Too much. He's too good as a regenerator.
It came from the darkness that God cannot see. It's distortion of the unseen realm.
It's the white chocobo. I
He's
found
chocobo
it.
eater.
He's injured. You have to help him.
However it happens, I have to win.
Might have to switch. No, I can kill him.
Look at this. Why didn't he just run away? He's torn up pretty bad.
Perhaps he had to fight to protect something.
It's all right, little one. I'll help you. You're bleeding heavily. We have to stop it.
It's the white chocobo. What happened here?
He needs medical attention, and fast.
Right. I'll get the doctor. Yeah! Yep! Oh!
It's even worse than I feared. Hey, help me get him to Canopus Farms, now!
Yes,
I won't let him die. Of that you have the word of Dr. Gazal. Stop loafing around! Quickly!
Hey, Hope. Do you really think that was a chocobo?
Why do you ask? It might be a subspecies, but it certainly looked like a chocobo to me.
Right, to me too. But the thing is, when I first saw it, I felt this weird familiarity.
You felt familiar with
Switch it
chocobo?
on. Then, an hour and a half.
Maybe.
I'm gonna
You just need a flashlight.
Hey, I know what I felt. I'll
There's
follow the
power.
doc back to Canopus Farm. Expect me to back
We were
down?
not like flexion. I'll fight those with my hand, but I want to fight them. Or do I? There is a Curiga cell. Now if I run into him, it's not wasted EP.
No time for hesitation.
Go to 7-9 here. Gotta go to the same place, right? Guess I could jump off that cliff. There we go.
You want to play?
They always cross stuff I don't want. Where's that thing in the valley?
Another victory.
Got a second try. Every second. Gotta see if I'm heading the right way. Let's go south now.
Back to the chaos.
Now I gotta find my way in here. There we go. Here's the quest marker. See what happens?
I'm sorry. Dr. Ghazal's in surgery right now and can't be disturbed. You'll have to wait
Give
here.
me some fresh water. Yeah. Okay, good, good.
As I stood there, watching the doctor try to save the chocobo's life, I knew this was no ordinary animal.
All right, all right. Good, good, that's it.
Not only because of the legend, I felt a connection, as if we'd fought together.
There, that's it. Easy.
But why? It made no sense.
All right, all right.
Hang on.
It's all over. You can come see for yourself.
Light, what about the chocobo? Do you want to leave without seeing how it's...
Is he all right?
His wounds are cleaned and dressed, but he's still dying.
Can't you help?
Listen to me. He's half-starved. If he is to recover, he needs nutrients, vitamins, protein. But no matter what we do, we can't make him eat.
Is he that weak?
It's not a question of being weak. He's too proud. That's the problem. We've tried everything to coax him, but he simply won't accept any food from humans. And the fool beast just glares at us.
That pride will kill him.
Such a stubborn bird can be none other than the angel of Valhalla. The only human the angel will bow to is the one he recognizes as master. Perhaps he will obey you. Try it. Offer him this.
might be the chocobo's only hope. Try giving him that vegetable.
Try it. Offer him this.
Light. It might be the chocobo's only hope. Try giving him that vegetable.
I don't think I got the nutrients for this. I think I actually gotta grab them.
Well, I suppose you want to know about our village. Our home was built many years ago by a gang of intrepid pioneers. Garrett has looked after the village's welfare ever since it was founded. Visit any time.
Okay.
The night is full of dangerous beasts. Stay indoors and sleep instead.
Is this all right?
Well, it looks like he recognizes you as his master. As long as we keep providing him with feed, he should recover. I say we, but of course I mean you. He will not accept help from anyone else. He has to be your responsibility and yours alone.
If I do it, will he recover?
I would bet my reputation on it. This is the bird of legend. You're destined to ride him to the fountainhead of the chaos. But before you can do that, the bird needs to be fed.
So you said. Any hints? What kind of food should I give him?
I prescribe a balanced diet of Gizal greens, quality sheep's milk, and nutritional supplements. Ask the villagers if they have any greens or milk to spare.
Thanks to the doctor.
Alright, I got plenty of stuff to give him, so... how should I do this? Let me look up the glue. Alright, let's see this. This is finished processing. My video is up. I'm checking this one out. Alright, let's see. I need 400 points. So anything that gives me 400 points. Let's see. Animal potions, I think I got Lissa. About Yule's flowers, so I need those. No. So let's see, let's give him some of these.
Oh, you should eat.
Hello. Have you taken the time to speak to the villagers?
The villagers? Oh, right. They've been waiting for the chocobo to answer their prayers. And now he's here to do that, with the Savior's help.
Answer their prayers? Where'd you hear that? Don't tell me. You've been talking to Garrett, haven't you? 'Tis true, he's a founder of the village, but a more indiscreet man I've never known. The fact is, we've all got our own scars. A man who wanders the world searching for a wife who everyone knows is dead. A man who still yearns for his life in the city. Folk who suffer anguish they cannot name. Garrett's taken it on himself to look after everyone and try to solve all their problems. But if you ask me, the burden he bears is too much for one man.
He seemed cheerful enough. Was that an act?
He's the last survivor of the intrepid band that founded this village. To him, we're all part of his family, and he's devoted his life to trying to keep Canopus Farms together. It's not an easy road he's chosen, and there've been plenty of sad times. But why am I burdening you with our tales of woe? I don't want you thinking you're responsible for having to save Garrett and the rest. You've done plenty for us just by finding the white chocobo. People here are more hopeful than I've seen in many a year. I reckon you've saved a soul or two. But even if nothing has really changed, you mustn't think our woes are your responsibility.
So now I have to play nurse to a giant bird. I'm telling you, it better be worth...
So I got stuff that should be good. I know Gazelle greens are good. Ghost fuzzy
Drink this.
sheep. Nope. Alright. Actually,
It's
know what
all
I can
coming
do.
true. The legends, the stories, everything that the voice told me.
You heard the girl too, didn't you?
Oh yes, 100 years ago it was. Ah, but I was younger then. I nursed a foolish hope that I would be the man who found and caught the white chocobo. So I took my only daughter and set out into the wildlands. There we would search for the angel together. We found it too. I saw it with my very own eyes. I was captivated. My name would go down in history. In that moment, I cared for nothing but my triumph. And when my daughter lost her footing on the cliff, I was too slow to react.
I'm sorry.
She fell into a chasm of chaos, and I could do nothing. But that's when I heard the voice. A young girl, her words ringing loud and clear inside my head. I've never forgotten them. Follow your destiny. The sacred white bird must come again. Help the one. Help the one chosen by the angel.
Are you sure it wasn't your daughter's voice that you heard?
No, it was a voice I did not know. But I've come to believe that, in some strange way, the message came from my daughter. That it was her last wish. She had to die, so that I might know my destiny. As you see, Chosen One, I'm here to fulfill your destiny and my own.
All right then. You can help me get into that temple.
And not only that, if the legend...
Easy now.
He'll be able to guide you to the temple of the goddess, and the...
Easy there. Be careful.
Such a resilient animal.
Will he be all right?
Let's have a look. Yes, he's doing much better. Healthy enough to be ridden, I'd say. He's on the way to a complete recovery, but you'll need to keep an eye on him for a while. I must say, he truly is a splendid specimen. I've spent 100 years caring for chocobos, and I feel as if it were all preparing me for this moment. Thank you.
Come on, get well.
I'm gonna give him a lot of these gazelle greens.
Sun goes down, we go to sleep. Out here, we live as we were meant to, in harmony with nature.
So we got a lot of them. Actually, is there something else? Let's take down everything down
Get well.
times 2.
Now that you've nursed the...
Come on, you can do it.
You can explore the wildlands together.
What is it? You're getting better. Good. I'm happy to hear it.
I'm glad you could help the chocobo. Well done, Light. So, what do you say? Why don't you saddle up and head for Rocky Crag?
Right. I need to know more about what's behind the story of the Great Chaos. And that means checking out that temple.
In the foothills near the temple is an isolated settlement called Polta. It's inhabited by disciples of the goddess Etro.
A whole village of heretics who've turned their backs on the Order.
Heretics they may be, but they aren't fanatics. They fled from persecution in the city. They only want to be left alone.
Then, I don't think they'll appreciate a stranger dropping by.
Well, you won't know until you go. Polta lies at the edge of Rocky Crag.
Come on, behave. All right.
Alright, right there's where I need to be. But I don't know if my chocobo will take me there. So I don't know if I'm wasting greens right now or what.
He's coming along well. He can leap.
Can I talk? Can I ride him?
This means you'll be able to explore more
Oh,
areas of the
wow.
wildlands. The chocobo can now catch the wind when it jumps. You'll be able to reach more places than you could before.
We're good to go.
I think if its recovery continues,
now's the time that
it'll
I
be able to
actually
take
think
you
this
up
stream
that cliff
because
and into the temple of the goddess.
yeah. I need to get myself over to those rocky cliffs, which is directly, well, directly west of me. So over there's where I'll meet you, and until then, have a good day. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you next video. Bye.